Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be playing with a lot of my old makeup favorites. I saw this kind of videos floating around on YouTube for quite a while now, and I thought to participate in it as well. And by the end of this video, you will know what products I used to love, what products I still love, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway towards the end of this video. So if you're interested to know what products I used to love, what products I still love, or in the giveaway, then please keep on watching. Now first up is moisturizer. Now this Sentai moisturizer is one of my old, almost like a holy grail moisturizer that I used to love, and I still love this moisturizer so much. And as you can see, I really do love this moisturizer. It's a huge tub of the moisturizer. So I'm gonna take a little bit of that and put it on my face. Next up, primer. And I believe I've talked about more than one primer that I used to love, but the one I'm going to be using today is by PAC. It's their Zero Pore Separation Cream. I also have done a review onto this primer. I will leave the video link in the description box below. Do check it out if you're interested. And recently I've been applying this primer with a brush instead of using my fingers or my hand. I take a little bit on my brush and just put it where I need it, that is around my nose, on my nose, chin and forehead. This primer is a really good oil absorbing primer, and I don't usually get too oily, so I'm gonna be putting only on my concerned areas. And then to make sure if the primer has gotten into the pores or not, I'm gonna use my hand and just press the primer into the skin. Next up is foundation. Before I found the Nykaa Skin Genius foundation, I really used to love the Maybelline Fit Me foundation as well as the PAC HD Liquid foundation, and I'm going to be using the PAC foundation today because I haven't used this foundation in a really long time. So I'm going to give it a good shake before, and I'm going to take a pump on the back of my hand, and I'm going to use a brush to apply that on my skin. I am not going to be using too much foundation because it is the summertime. I don't want my makeup to get melted off by the sun, so I'm going to keep it really light and simple. For concealer, all I remember using is the Pro Concealer by LA Girl, the Maybelline Age Rewind, or even the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. And today I'm going to be using the Pro Concealer by LA Girl, and the shade I'm using is medium beige. I also used to love the NYX HD Concealer. I still love it, just that the shade that I use is always out of stock, and I already have ran out of that shade, that is fresh beige. I used to use that shade all the time. And now it's time to set those concealers. Now for loose powder, I used to love the Makeup Revolution Luxury Banana Powder, but now I have found a better alternative of this powder, which is the Kryolan Loose Powder, which I use and talk about all the time on my channel. I don't think if the Kryolan gives any flashback. I'm not really sure of that, but the Makeup Revolution Loose Powder does give flashback. In fact, one of you guys have told me that this powder gives flashback, and then I tested that out and it does give flashback. So thank you for telling me. I guess you are Hannah who told me that. So thank you, Hannah. Alright, I am taking the powder from the cap. And now before I move on to the rest of my face, I'm gonna complete my eyes. First, I'm gonna start with eyebrows, and the eyebrow kit, not a pencil, I'm gonna be using is by L'Oreal. It's their Brow Artist Genius kit. I still love this brow kit. I still use it a lot. So I'm gonna be using the brow powder side of this kit and quickly fill in my brows, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna be quickly set my brows using a clear brow mascara. Clear brow gel is something that I've always loved using on my brows. Although I'm not using the same one that I used to love, but it is still the same thing. Now for the eyeshadow, the only palette that I really loved is by Savannah Colors. Their shimmer bricks, especially the colors that we've got inside this palette. And for the matte shades, I either used to reach out the Maybelline the nudes palette, or I would always use the Ultra Blush palette by Savannah Colors, which I'm going to be talking about in a moment. I still really love and use the nudes palette by Maybelline. In fact, I do have a backup of the Maybelline the nudes palette because I used to love the palette so much that I already bought a backup just in case if I ever lose this palette or it just runs out. And when it comes to the Savannah Colors shimmer break, I don't really reach out for this palette as much as I used to. However, I still like this palette. It's just that I do have so many other eyeshadow palettes and so many shimmer shades. I don't necessarily reach for this palette, but if I had only this palette, I would surely use all the colors and this palette to the core because the colors are so amazing in this palette. Like, look at that. I'm gonna quickly do a very simple eye look using this palette. First, I'm gonna be taking the nudes palette. There's brown color right here, and I'm gonna take the color and put that in the crease. Can you guys see why I like this palette, this color so much? This color alone gave my eyes so much depth. And now I'm gonna dive into the Savannah Colors shimmer brick, which I really love. In fact, I'm gonna be giving one of this palette in the giveaway. So the eyeshadow color I'm gonna be taking is this middle orangey bronzy shade from the palette, and just put that all over my lid. This I am using with a dry brush. Oh my god, I should really use this palette, this Savannah Colors, more often. What a pigmentation, wow. And now to deepen up the outer corner a little bit more, I am going to be using mixture of the black and the brown shade from the nudes palette. Just gonna put that right in here. Now for the lower lash line, I am going to be using same brown color that we have taken and just gonna graze it under the lower lash line. Okay, so that's about the eyes or the eyeshadow. Now it's time for mascara. And for mascara, I always really loved the Lash Sensational Mascara from Maybelline. But that mascara I could not find anywhere today. And also I ran out of the backup that I had. So instead, today I'm going to be using the Maybelline again, but the Total Temptation Mascara. But just so you know, I used to and still love the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. Alright, so mascara done, and now moving back to the face, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Master Contour Palette, the contour side especially to contour my face. And if you're familiar with my older videos, you would know this is same as using the Nykaa Stick Foundation. I used to use this all the single time. I still love this palette, but I just don't really reach out for this palette as much as I used to, because I did find few other alternatives of this contour palette, but as you can tell how much I used to love this palette. So that's the contour portion done. Now if it was a normal tutorial, I would have stopped right here. But since we're talking about my old makeup favorites, I'm also going to talk about this guy right here. This is the Milani Baked Bronzer in the shade 05 Soleil. Now this I used to love and I still love. I still sometimes reach out to these products when I am looking for a really subtle glow all over, because it is a shimmery bronzer. So I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna hit the perimeter of my face, and you can already see this is giving a really nice bronzy glow. So yeah, that's the Milani Baked Bronzer. And now it's time for blush. I used to use this palette so much in the past. I loved all the colors into this palette. I also have talked about this palette in my some beginner recommendation video. It was a really long back. So I used to love this palette. I still do love this palette, but again, I do have other better alternatives. So I'm going to be taking this color from the palette, which I always use, and this is also a really pigmented palette. Like, look at that. So make sure you tap off the excess and then apply it on your cheeks. And again, before I move on to my highlighter, I'm going to be spraying my face with some water. I don't have rose water in front of me. I just have the water that I've poured in a spray bottle. I'm going to just spray it on the face. This is to make sure all the powderiness is calmed down. Alright, and now it's time for the highlighter. For highlighter, I've always loved the PAC powder blusher that is in number 15. It's a really gorgeous looking highlighter. I've talked about this highlighter so many times in the past and I'm still talking about it. Still love this palette, and I still reach out to this palette, the blusher. So I'm gonna use this. I'm also gonna hit with this highlighter in my inner corners and a little bit in my brow bone. And last but not the least, it's time for a lipstick. The lipstick that I have always loved is from the Maybelline family, and the ones I have right now is from the Maybelline Inti Matte collection, but the formula is creamy matte as well as powder mattes. Both I really like, and I also really used to love Miss Clair's soft matte lip cream. I still love those and I still reach out for those, but today I'm going to be using the Maybelline lipstick because this formulation will always be my favorite formulation. So the shade I'm going to be using today, I'm not sure what shade I'm going to be using. I do have two different shades with me. So the first one is Chilly Nude. I'm going to try it one first. Do you love it? It's good, but I feel it's a little bit too bright for the eye look. So I'm going to be mixing the shade Raw Coca, which by the way is from the Powder Matte collection. And I also have done a review and swatch of this collection. I'll put that in the description box. Please comment below which one you prefer more, whether the Chilly Nude or the mix or both mixed together. To be very honest, I prefer both mixed together because it is not as bright as the previous one. But even then, this color in real life is not looking very great with this eye look. So I guess I'm gonna have to change the color. Okay, so I actually got the Miss Clair Soft Matte Lip Cream only. These are also really nice. So the shade I got is 58 and 60 or 09. I'm gonna try the shade 58. Nice. So that's 58, and now I'm going to be adding tiny bit of 09 or 60. I hope it will work. It will do. So yeah, I guess. And that's about the video. I do hope you guys have enjoyed it. And now to the fun part, the giveaway. Now, as I said, I'm going to be giving away the Sivana Colors, the Shimmer Brick. I am also going to be giving away another Sivana Colors product, that is the Sivana Colors Bronze Professional, this trio palette. There will be a PAC Cosmetics mascara, a Bella Voste eyeliner, as well as a Muscular Soft Matte Lip Cream. Okay, so there will be 2 winners to the giveaway. First, I'm gonna be distributing these 4 products equally to the winners, and I'll be giving 1 Muscular Soft Matte Lip Cream to each of the winners. And the giveaway rules are quite simple for YouTube. All you gotta do is 1. Subscribe to my channel, and 2. Ring the notification bell. And once you ring the notification bell, just take a screenshot of that. 3rd, put a comment below. Comment whatever you like, or you can also comment which state or which city you are from. And that's about the YouTube. And then all you gotta do is go to my Instagram, find this picture on my Instagram, and then just follow the rules that I have put under that photo. If you can do that, you are already entered into the giveaway. And the screenshot that I have taken for the notification bell, you can DM that to me for extra points, you may say. So do that or don't, you are already entered just by following the rules under my Instagram post and commenting below and subscribing to my channel. And don't forget to like this video, guys. Please do like this video if you did enjoy it, or thumbs it down if you did not enjoy this video. And yeah, that will be all, and I will see you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.